Gonna be honest, I think most people would peg him, because he strikes me as a bottom. Hello there, runners, and welcome to another Liv Watches anime. Holy shit, I hope this is a palate cleanse after what we just talked about. Oh, jeez. So, I just want to put, like, the disclaimer out there for everyone. We're gonna be watching TRIGUN STAMPEDE, which is a brand new Trigun show that I'm told you don't need to have watched the original Trigun to be able to enjoy it. I am going to add, as a disclaimer, I have never seen the original Trigun. I did not know it existed before this week. So, we're gonna be having a wonderful time. So this is my first exposure to the universe and to the characters, and seeing as it is apparently, like, one of the most popular fucking anime of the 90s, I'm hoping it lives up to the hype. But, yes, so we're gonna be watching this with chat. If you want to join the chat and watch this with me live and you're on YouTube, you can always come to twitch.tv/LiveTheCyberDoll. We watch anime every Saturday and Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also we do other stuff at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every other day. Oh boy. No, I did not know about Trigun. I had never heard of it. Never heard of it. Like, ever. Like, I guess it just, like, passed me by, I guess. But, yes. But let's get in here and let's see what's gonna go on. If you want to watch along, for people in the Twitch chat, if you scroll up a little bit, it's in the chat. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. So let's see what's gonna happen, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! Okay. Thing of Earth. Cool. What? What? Alright, this is immediately not good. This is immediately different from what I expected. I thought this was like gonna be like a cowboy show. I didn't know this show was in space. What the fuck? Like, I thought this was a cowboy show. We got, like, spaceships and shit? Seed sauce? Cedo 5? No live, no cowboy? But, like, the only context I have for Trigun is a picture from the 90s show where there's a guy who looks like a cowboy with a gun with 3 barrels on a motorcycle, and it gives me very fucking big cowboy vibes. I thought this was like a modern cowboy show. But no, we've got, like, fucking space fuckers in cryotubes. Ohio! Good morning and good evening. Konbanwa, motherfucker, let's go. Oh god, that was a little uncanny. Please tell me this show isn't CG, because that looked a little gross. Hey, yo, why is your Aryan coconut bad CG? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This kid looks like ass. My god, he looks like he's made of fucking plasticine. The ship is exploding. Why are you stopping to hug your mom? Oh boy. Like, I'm really hoping that, like, Fuck him, that's what. What? That's very... That's a weird delivery for a kid. What the fuck? Let me guess. So our protagonist is... Oh boy, looks like the, looks like we lost connection. That's great. So our main characters are Vash the Stampede, which I imagine is the kid with the really ugly looking model. And the other one is Nye, who is borderline identical to him. Yeah, no, stream broke for a second, Toby. It should be back now. So, our two characters are Vash and Nye. Nye seems to be incredibly mature for his age. And Vash is the one fucking crying. So, I'm assuming that Nye just turns into the villain over time? Yeah, I don't know why it died there for a second. I don't know what was... At least it was only for like a second. Okay, I am already extremely confused. I thought this was gonna be a cowboy show. Instead, we've got like fucking cryo-freeze and exploding spaceships. Yeah. Hopefully we have futuristic cowboy. Okay, at the very least... At the very least, like, this looks better. Like, I guess, like, if they were only gonna use those models once, I guess they didn't care too much about them, but if there's gonna be the first models we see... Like, holy shit, my guy. Like, I'm not a gigantic fan of how this looks right here, but at the very least, it's better. If you're gonna do CG, you might as well make it look somewhat passable. You know, like I'm never... You're never gonna make a CG show that I enjoy the look of. But at the very least, I can appreciate that this one does not look as bad, and it looks better than most. Like, at least it's not Dorohedoro. Yeah, like, I love Dorohedoro, don't get me wrong. I love that show, it's great. But it looks ugly as fucking sin. Like, holy shit. Yeah, like, this is cowboy shit right here. Like, you even got, like, the fucking... Like, the music is just cowboy stuff. Like, good, the bad, and the ugly shit. Humanoid typhoon. Yeah, no, that's just straight cowboy shit. Like, this right here, this, like, establishing shot, looks really fucking good. Like, I like the way this looks. This is great. But, like... You know, like, it's... I don't enjoy it very much. Because I don't really like CG anime in the first place. Like, the aesthetic of it, I'm not a giant fan of. Generally because, like, everything always looks super overexposed. But, like, this I can deal with. This is fine. Well, at least he's having a good time. Cowboy in Space was the trope of 80s and early 90s anime. Valid and fair. So this is our boy? This is our boy Vash? He doesn't look as cool as I thought he would look. Like, isn't he supposed to be some, like, badass gunslinger or whatever? Like, is that the twist? Like, he's marketed as a badass gunslinger, but he's actually a fucking goober? Like, is that the subversion? Thought he had a, yeah, like, yeah, didn't he have, like, guile hair, like, in the 90s? $6 million? My god. That's insane. Damn, based. You know a character's based because they won't sell you out to the cops. Like, he seems like such a fucking goo. I thought he was supposed to be, like, this super cool fucking, like, John Wayne type. Like, he's just a fucking goober, which, you know what? I actually appreciate it more than, like, the snarling John Wayne type I thought he was. God, like, everyone's just a giant fucking goober. Like, okay, so, like, maybe, like, it's just, like, okay, so something about anime that, like, always, like, bugs me when it goes CG. So you guys see how, like, my lighting is right here? It's like, I'm CG, technically. I've become the very thing I swore to destroy. Yeah, okay, that lady in the back, where she's, like, in the shadows and all that, that doesn't look all that bad. But, like, everyone else in here is, like... Like, the shadows don't look right, you know? The shadows never look right. Like, for me... Hang on, I should probably wait. Remind me to come back to this point. Remind me to come back to this point. Yeah, like, this is probably the best looking CG anime I've seen in a while, but, like... Like, he's such a fucking goober, like, Jesus Christ. Unironically, I love him as a character already. Like, just straight up. Like, I thought this was gonna be, like, snarling John Wayne, like, you don't know me, my family died on the spaceship. But, like, no, like, he's just a fucking idiot, and I love it. Thing is, I've done some animation stuff, but oh, no, I could straight up do that. I just choose not to, because it takes time. Straight up, I could make that right now. I just choose not to, because it's a pain in the ass. Yikes. So you best get used to drinking alcohol, lady, because it's all we've got that's drinkable. Gonna be honest, I think most people would peg him, because he strikes me as a bottom. I know multiple women who would peg him. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah, they take in carbon dioxide and expel oxygen. Shut up! Silence! Part of the technology... Okay, so we're like in a fucking dark age of technology kind of vibe. Alright then. Oh my god, they literally live in the fucking Imperium of Man. Like, a fucking emperor, a fucking, like, emperor-class fucking, like, frigate is about to peer over and be like, "Attention, citizens! The Emperor has come to reintegrate you into the Imperium of Man." Like, Jesus. Emperor class is not afraid. I don't know 40k. Fucking. I don't know jack fucking shit about, like, Imperial shit like that. I don't know. I don't know about 40k. I really want to know the story behind that sick fucking robot arm, though. I love robot arms. Fun fact, my next model is actually gonna have a robot arm. Oh wait, no, it's left arm. It's gonna be left arm. That's gonna cost a lot of money, though, so that's gonna be like a while out yet. Like, he's such a fucking goober. Like, is this man, like, really out here just, like... Every time we see this man, he is, like another blood alcohol percentage up. Like, Jesus. Settle it with a fucking duel? Jesus Christ, we really are living in the Space West. Holy shit. Oh, that's a cool gun! Oh, that's a really cool gun! It's like a fucking, like, Desert Eagle with, like, a fucking, like, big-ass fucking, like, gas block on the front. That's so cool! That's so fucking cool. I don't know why a fucking Desert Eagle would need a gas block that big, but alright. I'm pretty sure it's not a gas-driven gun, it's a blowback gun, isn't it? I don't actually know. I don't actually know how a Desert Eagle works. It is gas operated. I didn't know that. I thought it was blowback. I'm stupid, alright? Why would he need a gas block that big, is my point. Blowback on a powerful cartridge would not work. Okay. And that's why we're gonna fight with our bare hands. Yeah! No, that's even better! Rocket launcher! What? Oh my god, every single fuck... That just gets better the fucking further it goes. Holy shit. We went from gun to rocket launcher to fucking Merv. Holy shit. Only the privileged sling the word coward. Jesus. Okay, I feel like with that many fucking explosives raining down from the sky, like, you kind of have, like, an issue where I don't think getting inside is gonna help you all that much, my guy. Hey, that gun's only got one barrel. That's not a tri-gun. He forgot to load it. He forgot to load the fucking gun. My man forgot to reload. Wait, he's firing 22s? What? It's a gun that big and he's firing 22s. God, that was such a cool sequence. Holy shit. Alright, no, he just shot his bullet. Okay, there's no way that still fires. There's no way that still fires. Holy shit. Unless that man's, like, firing BBs or something. God, like, here I was thinking, like, he would fire, like, something decently sized, like... Oh, that's so cool! Okay, why not grab his gun? His gun clearly has, like, more bullets in it. Okay, what is he gonna do with the 22? I don't think a 22 could do that much damage to a rock that size. I don't know. Because this is Metal Gear Solid DNA tagged soldiers on DNA tagged guns. Fighting DNA tagged wars. Like fucking Jesus. Like, so is there... Okay, for those of you that actually know Trigun, like, I don't know if there's anyone in the chat that knows Trigun, or, but, like, I'm hoping there's gonna be people in the comments that know Trigun. Why does he fire 22s? Like, is there, like, a reason for 22s? Like, literally the weakest fucking bullet? Like, or is it just... Like, what's going on there? What? Oh, he did set it off! He is the villain! I knew it! So why did this child... Why did this child commit genocide on, like, holy shit? Alright, well, I guess we know, okay, villain established. Villain established, alright then. Christ on a bike. Millions Knives, that's a fucking hell of a villain name, my guy. So, like, is he in charge of the military police? Is that why he's... What the fuck is that? Well then. Alright. Setting established. Alright. Oh boy, okay. So, what I was gonna say about CG. So the main reason I don't like a lot of CG anime is because everything looks really, really overexposed. And the lighting is a big issue. So, I understand it's to try and, like, emulate, like, the look of... I do like this anime a lot, but, like, the visual style bugs me in general, but that's not this show's fault, it's, like, the industry's fault. Like, they try and emulate the look of hand-drawn anime, which tends to be very much more, like, brightly colored and saturated. but by baking that into the models, which they have to do, like, you wind up with some really fucky issues with the lighting. So, like, for example, my model right now... Oh, yeah, no, they, like, don't get me wrong. They did, like, amazing fucking work here. I just want to talk about why I don't like it in general. But I will go into why what they do here works really well. Do not... Hold your horses on that one real quick. Like, so my model, for example, right? And by the way, I'm not saying my lighting is perfect, because it is not. Like, literally every free moment I have, I'm tweaking it. Because, like, you can see, like, there's some, like, kind of, like, jaggy shadows, like, on my booba, for example. So the light source, for me, is directly above me, because in this scene, it's an apartment building kind of thing, and, like, the central light of the room is, like, right above me. It's kind of like a dim, kind of shitty, like, fluorescent light, right? That's the kind of vibe I've got going here. So, why is that not working? What the fuck? Oh, that is such a cool fucking image at the end there. That's really neat. But, so the light is directly above me, coming down. So, like, it goes on my snout, like, you can see, like, the shadow moves. Like, my hair kind of casts a shadow, which is not entirely, like, what should be going on, but it's a solid object, so, meh. My scarf casts a shadow, my booba casts a shadow. Yeah, well, there's a link to it in the fucking about of the Twitch page, alright? Fucking... Like, there's a link on the about of the Twitch page, or there should be. Essentially, because... Or... Oh, no, there's not. What the fuck? Okay, that's weird. Alright, but, Alright, well, I guess I need to fix that fucking thing. Okay, cool. My brain doesn't want to work today. Okay, so... There you go. There's the link. Alright, I had a fucking chat command for it. It doesn't work. Okay, so, but the idea is that, like, because my colors are not... So if I were to turn off all the lighting, my colors would be just as saturated as... So here's what my model looks like with no light. With no lighting whatsoever. With just, like, just flat fucking colors, no shading, no whatever. Can I do this? I mean, you guys have already seen it before, because I have actually done a few streams with no lighting on. Yeah, no, there it is. Okay, so, oh wait, this still has a little bit of lighting. Okay. But, if I were to... That's not right. Okay, do that. There we go. Okay. So, with no lighting, and no, like, or like, really poor lighting, this is what it looks like, right? Yeah, so, like, as you can see, like, it's very not great. Like, there's no real definition to my fur, like, everything kind of looks a little shitty, and it looks way too fucking bright and way too fucking saturated, right? That's what it is. There's a little bit of shading here. I don't know what that is. I think that might actually be the renderer, like, trying to force shadow so that it doesn't look like ass. Hi, Coz. But still, it does not look good. You can see the difference. And the issue that a lot of CG anime has is that it does... Oh, wait, I just realized people can't actually... People on YouTube won't be able to see this. Yeah, Bluminate... Yeah, essentially. So, the problem with it is that just, like, it looks so fucking saturated and so blown out, and it just does not look good. And a lot of anime will just do this, and it'll be... That'll be the end of it. And it's fucking... It does not look great. It does not look fucking good. But this is the industry standard for fucking... like, CG anime for some fucking reason. And this show does have a little bit of an issue where some of the models look way too fucking saturated and it looks real fucking sussy, and I do not like it. But at the same time, I do recognize that it is something that kind of people expect, and they've done a lot more with this show to actually try and, like, make things look a lot better. Like, they go out of their way to, like, try and put shading on, and I'll get to that. Z. I'm getting to that right now. They went out of their way to, like, put, like, to do better shading, and just kind of, like, make use of what they had in a really good way. Like Vash's model looks great. The Meryl's model looks great. A lot of the background characters models, they look great, but they're still way too fucking saturated. Like, they just, and that saturation is baked into the model itself because they're aping, like, hand-drawn anime, because they kind of have to, because they're making an anime. I'm gonna just remove that one. There we go. The issue with it is that... Oh, my brain turned off. Fuck, my brain turned off. Shit. Ah! Like, the issue with it is that it makes things look a little bit not great. Like, you know, like, you kind of can't get that gritty kind of Western feel. Like, so, when they were in the saloon, for lack of a better term. I'm actually gonna scroll back to it, if I can. The saloon is a very good example. Actually, the plant is also a really good example, but... Okay, can I show this without getting in trouble? Can I show this without getting in trouble? Probably. Okay. So... Nope, I cannot show it. Fucking damn it. That's annoying. Okay, so in the plant, right, where, like, it's very, very low lighting and everything like that, like, they kind of got around it. They kind of got around it by having, the guards and a lot of the people that are on screen, like, and, like, in the main thing, having dark clothes, which got around the saturation issue. But Vash's, like, code is a bright fucking red. And even with the lighting effects they tried to apply to it, it still stands out as hyper fucking saturated in that scene. And it does not look amazing. It does not look amazing, but because he is, like, basically the least prominent character in that scene, you don't notice it as much, right? So that's the thing. Like, they're taking the limitations of, like, the models they've got to work with and, like, the industry standard, and they're fucking, like, working the best they can with it, right? Like, I kind of wish that the models that they make would be just less saturated just in general. Like, but that's not gonna happen. Because that requires money. And also it would require a alteration in how they do things. So... Oh, fuck. I have a fucking screen grab here that, like, is exactly what I fucking mean. And... But I don't think I can't fucking show it because of how Crunchyroll's, like... Fuck. God damn it, Crunchyroll. I can't, like, use this screen grab because fucking Crunchyroll, like, would like, has, like, a fucking HDCP protection for brand new shows, so people don't just rip it and put it on fucking GoGo. But there's a scene... There's a thing in that fucking saloon scene where the bartender lady is half standing in shadow, and the shadow does not cover her model correctly because she's so fucking saturated that, like... And there's no dynamic shadows, because dynamic shadows are expensive. And also, they don't always do what you want, so you have to bake the shadows into the scene. Like, where, like, she does not... She looks like she's pasted in post. I know that's not what she is. She is there in the scene with the rest of the models, but she looks pasted in because she's not got the shading correctly by the scene, because her fucking model is too saturated. It's too bright for the scene. And that's true of damn near everybody in that. Even people who are, like, full-on in shadows are brighter than the shadows around them because of how their models are. It does help that Trigun's 90s art style isn't this... Yeah, exactly. Like the brightest person in the room in any scene is Vash and Meryl. Because Vash is bright red and she's bright white. They are the most saturated things in any room. So, by contrast, it makes everything else look a bit more dull, and it really does help the Western ambience a little bit more. So, like, I'm trying to, like, get, like, what... I'm not an artist. I just know way too much about fucking 3D model shit. So, trying to, like, use my words is hard here. My point being, is... No, I can't, because I can't draw worse shit. No, I'm bad at drawing. No. Like... Fucking... I'm trying to, like, get this, like, across. And, like, what I'm saying is they did a good job. They took CG animation, which, in my opinion, until it gets past its need to look like an ape fucking 2D animation, is never going to, like, look as good as 2D animation. Like, they took that, and they made something that looks probably the best it can look. Right? Like, fucking... Like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, fucking... like, oh, jeez. Yeah, like, compare it to Dorohedoro, and, like, fucking Dorohedoro just fucking, like, gets fucking blown the fuck away. It's like, this looks as probably as close... That... Hi, Bria. Like, this looks as close to 2D animation as a 3D animated thing could look, right? So, yeah, good. This show pretty is what I'm trying to say. Like, just because I do not like 3D animation that apes 2D, like, at all. I think that, honestly, you should probably, like Beastars, for example. Beastars looks fucking amazing, because it's not trying to look like 2D animation. It recognizes that it's 3D, and it just goes fucking whole hog. I love that shit. But this, however, like, this looks honestly really good. Yeah, like, so, I do think, thank you for the stretch, by the way, Toby. But beyond visuals, right, because I know, like, I just spent, like, what, like, fucking, like, over 10 minutes trying to find the words to say, this may not be an art style I like, but I understand that it is pretty. Like, fucking Jesus. I should just said that from the get-go and be done with it. But, like, other than that, like, for someone who has never seen Trigun in her fucking life, this, honestly, is probably one of the best fucking introductions I could have had. Like, it set up our villain, like, right at the fucking start. Like, I will say that spaceship scene did look really fucking ugly. I'm not really a big fan of how that spaceship scene looked. God damn it, get this shit off me. I'm not really a big fan of how that spaceship scene looked, like, at all. But at the very least, it set up our villain very, very quickly. We got our hero, and then it smash cut something that was like, okay, wait, what the fuck is going on? I unironically really do like that opening. It's great. Fucking, like, Meryl is a interesting character. Her senpai Roberto is honestly, like, a fucking joy, because he's, like, just that right amount of jaded. I do like how Vash is a fucking goofball. I was not expecting that he was a goofball. The bullet scene. Holy shit, that bullet scene was amazing. Like, something that I always get on 3D animation for is it's way too smooth. It's way too fucking smooth. Like shit just kind of looks like they're just kind of doing motion for motion's sake, because they've got the extra frames to work with. But, like, that bullet scene, like, they knew they had those extra frames, and they used just enough to make that look like the slickest fucking scene I've ever seen in anime. Like, my god, like, I do not actually think, like, anyone other than Trigger could have done that in a 2D space. So, Vash has always been a goof. Okay, well, I did not know. I had a different... Bear in mind, like, my fucking knowledge of Trigun... Like, I did not know Trigun existed, and the character I've only ever seen in fucking stills and memes. I did not actually know he was from Trigun. So, yeah, like, that bullet scene was fucking, delicious. Love that shit. No. This was not made by Trigger. What I'm saying is, this was made by Orange, I think. But, what I'm saying is that scene was so fucking smooth, it reminded me of Trigger sequences. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you know, like holy shit. It's a Trigger sequence. It's a Trigger-esque sequence. And you know what I mean when I say that. But instead of being done in 2D, it's being done in 3D, and it's done really fucking well. Does that make sense? Am I saying it right? I think I got my point across. Yeah, I really like this. I think this is. I was really afraid that this was gonna be a show that I wind up dropping because I was like, because I'm just like, oh fuck, oh shit, I've never seen Trigun. Oh no, but I unironically really like this. It's really, like, it looks really good for the medium it's in. I enjoy the characters a lot. Like, the art style's pretty fucking good. It's fucking cowboys in space. That's like one of my favorite fucking things. So hey, I'm super down. Yeah, it's a gang of fucking goofballs being dropped into the fucking, like, Old West, like, but, like, a super gritty Old West, and also it's in space. Like, I love that shit. Like, the fact that, like, the comedy even goes to, like, the drama a little bit, like, I really like that. Like, the guy just kind of puts his gun down and is like, yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna duel you, I'm gonna do this, and he pulls out a rocket launcher, fires the rocket straight up, and then fucking the rocket turns into a fucking cluster bomb MIRV, and you're just like, holy shit. Like, just the level of escalation is just so fucking sick. And the fact that he, like, I still want to know, like, why the fuck he's using 22 caliber bullets. Like, that shit's fucking weird. Like, you'd think, like, he'd be using at least 9 mil, but whatever. I imagine there's probably, like a fucking in-story justification why he's using such a weak fucking cartridge, but alright. Yeah. Maybe a different type of 22? That's also fair. I don't know. But, because remember? Remember what? It is a very small bullet, though. 5.56 is 22. Yeah, but, like, this looked like fucking 22 long rifle, and it was tiny. Like, holy shit. But, yeah. I like this show. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to see more, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching it with me. If you're watching this on YouTube, this is where you're about to get off. If you if you enjoyed this, then, hey, make sure you swing on by to twitch.tv/livethecyberdole on Saturdays and Mondays, where you can catch these live, or if any other day of the week when I'm going to be doing other stuff. If you're watching this the day this came out, then I'm definitely going to be streaming today. I just don't know what it's gonna... Oh, wait, no, I think if this coming out on Monday, then there's actually more anime today. So, hey, make sure you come on by. We're gonna be watching the other stuff that's on the docket for today. Those of you on Twitch, make sure you stick around. We still got one more show to watch today. And, remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, tell you all that shit. If you want to support me on Patreon, Twitch subs, YouTube membership, whatever, if you want to, or if you're able to. If not, then just you being here is enough for me. Oh boy. So, have a good one. Have a good one, Runner, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.